Hello and welcome to the great Giana sisters on the Commodore 64, and as you can probably guess, this is a bit of wordplay on the Super Mario Bros. And if we start the game, you can see that well, it's a Super Mario Bros. Clone on the Commodore 64, and of course there wasn't any official version of Super Mario Bros. On 64, so nothing really like this on the 64 at the time. And when the game came out, it been out in the shops for a short while, and Nintendo got whiff of it and threatened legal action, so the game was withdrawn forever. But fortunately some copies did manage to get out on the 64 and on the Amiga. And the Amiga version's fairly similar to the 64 version, to be honest. Okay, and it's not 100%, you know, identical to Super Mario Bros. You know, it's but the core gameplay is obviously the same. But there's no sort of swimming sections or things like that. It's pure platform. But the nevertheless, I mean, it's not like it's, you know, shoddy rip-off. I mean, there's quite a lot of thought being put into the level design, and the graphics are great. Graphics by Manfred Trenz, the guy who would later do the Turrican games on the 64. And music by Chris Hulsbeck, and okay, it's not awesome, but it's quite a nice little tune, and you know, you don't really get bored of listening to it. And every fourth level, I think there's a different tune just to mix it up a little bit. It's got a sort of reggae thing going on. So, unlike Super Mario Bros, where I think in that game you used to pick up a magic sort of mushroom, and that would make you grow bigger, and then you could jump on enemies. But if I've loads of life, I'll show you. In this game, you start off as a nice little cute girl, but then once you pick up sort of magic ball, sort of beach ball, it then gives you a sort of spiky hair, and you can then jump on top of in fact, I think you can always jump on top of things, but you can then bash bricks. That's what you can bash bricks from below. And that's what it is. And then if you pick up more balls, you can, or I think it's bolts of lightning, you can start shooting. Whoops. Now, I'm not the greatest sort of platform game player ever, so I might not go much further in this review. But unfortunately, I never owned this back in the day. I'm not, as I say, I'm not the biggest platform platform game fan ever, but I do like this game. I think it's very well designed, very playable, and very well, just very well put together, I think. And okay, your Nintendo purists are always going to prefer Super Mario Bros, and that's fair enough. It is the original, and probably best of this sort of game. But on the 64, you know, there is no other sort of game like this, and it's definitely one of the best platformers on the 64. I think. I still wouldn't rate it. I wouldn't say it was as good as Impossible Mission or anything like that, but. I mean, I think that's just in a class of its own, but it's, you know, it's still pretty, a pretty impressive game, I think. There's a little boss here that you can either try and shoot, but I don't have any yet to shoot with, so just jump over it. And I think there's about 30 levels, maybe 32. There's about that number of levels anyway, and it is not. Oh, here we go. There we go. So now we can bash blocks from underneath. Yeah, it's not a multi-load. It's a single load once it loads in, which I think is quite an impressive feat considering the amount of game that's here. Yep. So probably not too much more I can really show you. I mean, there are things like warp zones that are hidden areas of the screen that will take you to later levels. I have no idea where any of them are, but apparently they do exist. Just got to find them. But I'm not that experienced a player. There we go. I'll not be able to get that. Ah. There we go. Oh, that's a hidden block there. So yeah, there's one or two hidden areas. So yeah, that's the Great Giana is for you. A pretty decent sort of Super Mario Bros. Knockoff, and decent game in its own right. So I'll give this 9 out of 10. I think. I really can't fault it too much. I mean, the graphics they're not overly cute like some of the later sort of platform games that came out. So yep, if you like your platform games, recommended. So 9 out of 10, and see you in the next video.